Welcome to New Business in Later Life, where we prove that it's never too late to pursue your entrepreneurial dreams. You will meet remarkable individuals who launch successful businesses over 50, sharing their stories, challenges, and enthusiasm. Your host, Ildiko, is a former social housing professional, textile designer, and teacher who described herself as a life artist. She is now a property professional, business network host, and facilitator of the Entrepreneurs Club. Subscribe now to hear these inspiring stories every week.
Oh, bless you. But it's really good to hear. And it is so important for people to know who are thinking about going into new business that you have a wealth of experience you bring with you from your former life, whether it would be corporate or other businesses, that you can just adopt into any new ventures and adventures. Which actually leads me nicely onto the next question that was in my head is, would you like to tell us in as great a detail as you wish what your working background is and what eventually led you to be an Oriflame agent?
I would say that in my early years, it was definitely admin, office work, that kind of thing. And then I was rather late in life when I had my son. I was 35 when he was born. And at the time, and I won't go into too much detail, but I was in an abusive marriage. And so it was very much a case of when he came home from work, me and Robert would be very tense and he would cry. And so I wanted something that took us out of the house at tea time. So I became an Avon lady.
Oh.
And as a lot of new mums do.
Yeah, and so Oriflame is nothing new to you, really. Interesting.
No. And because I was taking Robert with me, I think I became very popular and I progressed.
Is it better or worse having a child with you than a puppy?
Oh, good one. I'm not quite sure about that, but certainly if you're thinking about being an Avon lady or an Oriflame lady, take a child or a puppy. That's a good idea.
I don't do children. I do dogs. I love dogs. My husband, especially since my dog passed, my dog actually calls me a dog botherer because I stop and stroke every single dog that comes my way.
Oh, I think I was more of a cat person. Anyway, so I went for several years because I wanted to stay at home with Robert. So I did Avon for a lot of years, and then I progressed to Body Shop at home and started doing body shop parties. Very lucky to meet Dame Anita Roddick on several occasions. She's the founder of the Body Shop.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. And I won a day out at her home at a garden party, and she came to talk to me personally.
Awesome.
I know. And she said, what is your dream? And I said, well, I had a dream because you've brought out the Ayurveda range and it's made me very interested in herbal medicine and nutrition. So my dream would be to open a clinic or a holistic health centre one day. And she said, what's stopping you, Jem? And I said,
a true entrepreneur, isn't she then? Yes. Who is in your way, if not yourself?
So I said to her, one, I'm too old. At the time, I was 49. I'm too old. I have no...
I'm sorry to laugh at you, but here we are. You are 70 and just was 71, started up a new business. Yeah,
well, it's all down to Dame Anita Roddick, I can tell you. Secondly, I have no qualifications. And third, I have no money. And do you know what she said to me?
Go on.
She said, one, you are never too old until you're in your grave. Two,
yes.
Two, if you have no qualifications, get off your backside and go and get some.
Get some.
And three, do what I did and find somebody to back you, to invest in you.
Superb advice, isn't it? Can I just ask you a quick question before you carry on? You said you were very successful with your parties. Was it because you had a good circle of colleagues, friends, or was it because you were just really quite open and outgoing and bold and ask people? Or how did it come about? How did you progress?
Well, actually, at the time when I first started, I lived over in West Yorkshire. And by this time, I was divorcing my ex-husband.
Mm.
And I moved out to North Lincolnshire whilst I was with the Body Shop at Home. And I knew nobody
Oh,
when I
wow.
came out. Yeah. So I had to literally get to know people at school and what have you. And I think I set off with 4 parties. And then just from there, I just booked parties from parties until I grew. And then I became a senior area manager. I was recruiting and training.
Wow. How long did it take you to get to that stage?
I think within a year, I'd started building a team. And then I was approached by the Body Shop at Home and said, we'd like you to become senior area manager for the area. Could you handle extra teams? So I said, yeah.